Hi, everybody. How are you today? Wanted to give a couple minutes before we start, get everybody into the room. I hope you're doing well on this April 20th. It is springtime, no matter what tries to break through tomorrow, it is still springtime. And I bet you, I'm going to say it, I'm going to be this bold. It'll be the last time we have to look at that stuff. I can't even say the word, but that's tough. So, anyway, I'm going to smile through it. It's not going to bother me. We're not supposed to get much, just a couple inches. You know, we're Rochesterians. That's nothing. So I hope everybody is well. I pray that you are, or you're getting there. Know that in this moment, we have everything what we need when we ground, when we are in ourselves, we are within ourselves and whole within ourselves. Know to live in the moment, and that in this moment, think about it. We have what we need. So I acknowledge that some of us are going through right now, and I pray for a breakthrough. We're going to get started in a minute. Please, as always, when you have questions about anything, you can chat during the live lesson, and I will see your message. And you can also send me a message through Classroom. So always, always, always ask questions when you don't understand something. That's why we're here, so that you have the knowledge and the understanding to do well. I think that's it. It's 10:30. I'm going to get started right now. We're going to, at first, I want to talk about these tests, the type of essays you're going to see on the test, and they're really two. So I'm going to go through a page with you that's actual on the task website. If you go to task.com, go through that thing and you will see what you need. They've got practice tests on every subject, they've got a full practice exam on there. So please use their website, it's for your benefit. So now there is something that I want you to see, and here it comes. Here we go. So, what we're going to talk about is how the test is structured. So, on the writing test, you're going to have multiple choice questions and technology enhanced questions in which you must identify errors and make corrections in sentence structure, usage, mechanics, and organization. So, what we've been working through all along is to give you a strong foundation in these areas, that you will have proper sentences, they will be interesting, you will have correct pronunciation, grammar, your sentences will be organized in a clear and cohesive and concise manner in which you will say what you have to say and no more. So we are going to work on that. And you're also going to see a essay that you'll have to write based on a reading. And so again, you're going to see two types of essays. The first one is an argumentative essay. And what you have to do is to develop and support an argument from two different texts. And the challenging part is to bring those two together seamlessly, meaning that you take the information from both of them and you write a cohesive essay. So, the first thing you've got to be able to do is to introduce your claim and then use an organizational strategy to present your reasons and your evidence, right? You're going to make your claim and then you're going to support it with evidence. And everything you need is in these passages. Don't pull outside information. Use what is in the passages. And then what else? What thing I've been talking about is that you acknowledge counterclaims. Acknowledge them and make your argument as appropriate. As appropriate. And here we go. Uses precise and purposeful word choice. No more, no less. Uses words, phrases, and or clauses that connect and show relationships among ideas. We've been working on that as well. Use and maintain an appropriate tone. What is the subject matter? That will tell you the tone. And remember, in an academic setting, we are not using jargon. We are not speaking in slang. We're not using our AAVE. We're not speaking the way we speak to one another. You are using the formal academic tone. And then you also have a strong concluding statement or a section that follows logically from the ideas presented. And the way to have a concluding statement easily is to start with your initial statement where you built your evidence. And then finally, you have no errors in usage and conventions that interfere with your meaning. Punctuation, is the spelling so off that we don't know what the word is that you're using? Um, Run-on sentences, incomplete sentences, dependent clauses used as sentences. What I want to say is your papers work toward perfection. Okay? Work toward perfection, but you don't have to be perfect. Okay? You always want to show your best in a formal writing situation. You're putting your best, most mature foot forward. Okay? So when we look at the papers, yes, we're looking for those things, and you want to do your best. But if you're not perfect, if the meaning comes through, you may still get credit. But again, we want to work toward perfection. You want to become a strong writer because this is how you communicate and how you will need to communicate throughout your life in many different settings. The second type of essay is an informative essay, and it examines a topic and presents related information. You are teaching something, you are telling your audience about something. So you effectively introduce the topic, you use specific facts, details, definitions, examples, and or other information to develop your topic fully. And then here again, use precise and purposeful word choice. Use words, phrases, and or clauses that effectively connect and show relationships among your ideas. And also use an appropriate tone. You don't want to have a joking kind of tone when you're talking about something serious, but a humorous tone may be appropriate. Again, it depends on the subject matter. Again, make your strong concluding statement or section that logically follows from your ideas. And again, finally, no errors in usage and conventions that interfere with your meaning. Don't have the grader sitting there saying, I just don't know what this person is talking about. And there's so many spelling errors, punctuation is missing, those kinds of things. Incomplete sentences, it's too wordy, it's a mess. So let's work on these things. You will benefit best if you don't just listen to these essays, but you write every exercise that's given and you ask questions, and you can submit writing to me as well to take a look at. I know we've got a test coming up on the 30th. We've got one coming up this Friday as well. And then we have one on March 21st, on May 21st. So let's get this writing right and tight. Reach out to me. So the second thing I want to look at is just a small exercise on using precise and concise language. Let's take a look at this worksheet. So, language that expresses ideas precisely and concisely allows one to eliminate redundancy and wordiness, meaning you've already said it. You may have used different words, but you've already said what you just said, and it's unnecessary, and it makes your writing seem too simplistic and boring, as a matter of fact. So let's take a look here. The directions say to rewrite each group of sentences and eliminate the redundant words to make them more precise and concise. So you really just want to get the main idea out. Here's your first example. I went to the store to buy food. When I got to the store, I bought food. So all you needed to say is I went to the store and purchased food, right? Let's look at the second one. The theme of the story is to never give up. I learned that the message is to never give up. Well, I would say, and look, this can be done more than one way as long as it is concise, precise, and not redundant. So how about the theme of the story? I'm sorry, at the message and theme and message. Actually, you don't need to take that out. You can use either theme or message. So let's take the theme of the story. It's to never give up. I eliminated the second sentence altogether. Is to never give up. Okay. That's my sentence. Let's look at the second one. I can't wait for summer break. I'll be so excited when summer break arrives. I think I would just say I'm excited for summer break arrive. Lauren, do we have you here this morning?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You looking forward to the snow?
Not really. I'm excited for summer break to arrive, that's for sure.
That makes two of us. You've only got a few more weeks, right?
Yep.
How many?
I'm done like the first week of May, so
There you go.
not long.
Look, you can see daylight.
Yep.
There are literally 11 days left.
I know it's crazy. Time flies.
Oh no, 30. That's 10.
Oh yeah.
So if we look at this next set of sentences, how can we make this most concise? How can we just say what we have to say?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, right?
Yeah, literally.
I'm hungry, and yes, I am. You don't need to say all of that. I'm hungry. It is enough. Um, do we lose any meeting? No, we don't. Or I'm hungry. When are we eating?
Yeah.
We could have a second sentence, or you could just say I'm hungry is the most concise. What about the fourth one? I love computers. I'm really good at using computers.
You can say I enjoy working on computers because I love them,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm good at it, or something.
I enjoy working on computers. Working computers. think we said the same thing. So there we go. So that's all I'm going to do these, because if I do them all, and you're not working on them. So there are just a few left, and I want you to work on those, and you are more than welcome to submit them to me. That's all we have for language part 1. Part 2 will be coming at 10 o'clock. So we'll see you soon. And Lauren, you are welcome to come back.
Yep, I'll be back.
All right. So we'll see everybody soon. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.